Okay, so let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have just have an introduction about AWS, and we have discussed about what are the things we are going to learn in this training and what are the things you will get from our side. What we have discussed in the previous session. In today's session, we are going to start learning about how to create a AWS account. But before starting off this topic, any question anyone have, please raise your hand. Anyone have any question before starting off the topic? Yes, Mirza, you can unmute. Yes, Mirza, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, Ankit. I just want to ask you that I did the Azure with you and now this AWS. I want to ask you in the Salesforce. I'm trying for the Salesforce. So how it will be? Will it helpful for solution architecture and Salesforce? Salesforce, if I will work with
Salesforce is different thing, and this is different. There is
that is
sales.
I'm
You can continue what you're saying.
yeah. I just want to know will it be helpful because see I'm doing the entrepreneurship for here and I'm targeting some of the companies those who are interested in from their local server to the AWS server. Will it helpful at that time?
Yes, definitely, in that case, it will be help. But if you're talking about Salesforce and AWS, those are different things. That's a different technology, and this is different technology.
Yes, apart from this Salesforce, because it is my means sidewise. So for the if we'll go for the local server to the live cloud, will it helpful or can I guide to the clients in this way
You're
or required
talking,
for the DevOps development
the thing you're talking about is a migration. In this
migration
one,
and also something.
yes, in this migration is actually coming under professional course. This is associate level course. After this course, there's a next step which is called as professional course. In that one, migration topics are covered. In this one, I'm covering some basics of migrations, not in much more depth, but there is next step which after this course, getting it called as professional course. In that one,
So I can guide. Sorry.
you
Yeah.
have to, after the completion of this course, you have to learn professional course also. The thing which you're asking, that migration services.
We can do the consultation for the migration, right?
Yes. So you have to learn professional course after, but to learn professional, it is mandatory to have a knowledge of associate level first. And this is associate level course.
Okay, so we can do the consultation for AWS, and can I relate this AWS as well as the Azure at the same time, or no? I have to do
Yes.
the AWS separately and Azure separately.
No, concept is same. Concept wise, all clouds are same. It's AWS, Azure, Google. All clouds are same because all are based on cloud computing. But terminologies can't be same. Process is not same. Their process is different. Their process is different. Okay, I have a question for you. Are you using WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. Is WhatsApp and Telegram both are same thing? Yes.
No.
Concept wise, is both are same thing. Is their
True.
features are
True.
same?
No.
Is the look and
Something
feel
different.
is same? Different.
No.
So that's same. AWS and Azure concept is same, but their features can't same. Their look and feel is not same. Their process is not same.
True. Got it. And for
So
that, do I need to have Do I need to have AWS DevOps or no need for consultation or
It's
service?
depend on how much you want to learn. Nothing is bad. Like if you're talking about consultancy, so as much knowledge you have it, that will be good for you. Up to you. You can learn AWS DevOps, you can learn Azure DevOps also, you can learn AWS Terraform, you can learn Azure Terraform. It's up to you how much you want to learn.
But you already, for previous topic, you already taught this DevOps, Azure DevOps and Terraform already, right?
Those
Because most of
batches,
the classes, yeah, due to war and all these things, I missed many of the last classes in mid of
so
the classes also.
you have those if you have from previous batch, you have those recordings, you can watch those recordings.
Yes, yes,
If you have any
great.
doubt, if you have a previous batch student, you know that I have given my email address also. You can email
Yes,
me.
true. Sure. And so you are suggesting that I'll go through this batch for the
Yeah,
consultant.
if you are going for looking for that consultancy option, yeah, I'm telling you, get as much as knowledge you can get. Learn as much as you can do that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Okay, sure. Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. You can. Yes, Anil, you can ask your question.
Just a second. Ankit, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So my question is like, I'm just, I've exposed to you today only on my WhatsApp. So can I know like, what extents do we have DevOps in these sessions?
Sorry,
I
can
mean,
you please repeat again?
so my question is, this is only concentrated on AWS cloud only, or do we really have some exposure to DevOps also?
No, this
Just like,
is not DevOps. The thing is going to cover about DevOps in this training. This is complete AWS associate course. That's the name of the course. AWS DevOps is a separate course.
okay. So involve any kind of deployments or
Nothing.
service or something related to
Nothing.
them.
No knowledge is going to consider about DevOps in this training. The only thing is at the end of the training, I'm sharing one document, AWS service called code commit document. That's a DevOps service one. That I'm sharing at the end of the training. That's a self-learning document I'm going to share.
Okay. So
It's,
may I know like when you guys are going to start that one, if possible?
it's going to be updated in our website. We have a lot, our website will update whenever trainer will plan. We have a website in logiclabstech.com, upcoming batches tab. Here you will see there whenever we'll update a new batch. Or if you're in the WhatsApp community, in that WhatsApp community also you will get the information. So
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
anyone have any more question? Okay. No one has any questions. So let's start with our today's topic where we are going to learn about how to create a AWS account. Now, to create your AWS account, you can use any of your personal email address. Don't use your official email addresses. Don't only use your personal email addresses. You can use it to create your account. Now, to create your account, you can go to this particular link. the link which is mentioned here. You can go to this particular link. And once you go to that particular link, you can enter your email address and your AWS account name. And the AWS account name you are going to mention, that name must be unique globally. So if other person has already used that name, they will give you the error message. The name you have to give here, that name needs to be unique here. And once you enter your email address and account name, you have to click on verify email address. And once you click on verify email address, they will send you one code. That code you have to enter here to verify your email address. Now, once your email address is verified, you have to give the password. And for password, we have to follow some rules. Your password must at least 8 characters long and contain at least 3 of the following things. Means one upper, one lower, number, and non-alphanumeric characters has to be. So up to 4 of the following things, it is mandatory to use 3 things. Here. So once you verify your email address, you will move to this page. Here you are going to enter password and you are going to confirm the password. Just a minute, please. Okay, so you have to enter your password here. Once you enter your password, your step 1 is going to complete. Root user password, confirm root user password. You have to do it 2 times. You have to enter a password and you have to follow this thing to enter your password. Now, once you enter your password, here they are giving you the option which plan you have to select. In yesterday's session, we have discussed it. We are getting 2 plans. One is free plan, one is paid plan. If you go for free plan, you will get $200 credit for 6 months. But in this one, you can only use those services which are coming under free plan. You can't use other services which are coming under paid. So in paid plan, you will get credit for 6 months. But even in this one, you can use those services which are not coming under our free tier. So it's up to you which one you want to select. I'm recommending you to go for the paid plan, but it's completely up to you. You want to go for the free plan or paid plan. So if you see, read here at the bottom, after 6 months free period or when all credit are used, you can choose to upgrade to paid plan. Otherwise, your account close automatically. So it's up to you which one you want to select. Now, once you select the plan, you are going to move to the next page. In the next page, you have to select your contact information. You have to provide your contact information. Here you got business or personal. You have to select the personal plan because it's a personal account, not your professional account. So select personal, enter your name, country code, phone number, country, and then you have to enter your address. Yeah, address line 1, 2, city, state, postal code. Postal code means PIN code, and some places also called as zip code also. Once you enter, you have to click on agree and continue. Now, once you click on agree and continue, they are asking you to again enter your phone number. Means if maybe you have to enter again, or sometimes they automatically pick also from this chat. Here you are going to verify your phone number. In these chatting steps, we have verified our email address. Here we are going to verify our phone number. So enter your phone number, security check. We have to enter here and then click on send SMS. It's up to you. You want to go for SMS or voice call, how you want to verify your phone number, it's up to you. Once you click here, send SMS or call, you'll get one code. That code you are entering here to verify your phone number. Once you verify your phone number, you will move to this page where you are going to select the purpose of your account and ownership type. First, you can select as personal, and ownership type you can select as individual. Even if you select any other also, it doesn't matter here. Again, you will move to the support plan. Once you give these details, you will move to support plan. Here also you have to select basic support free plan. There are some other plans also they have called developer plan or business plan. In developer, you will get a minimum of $29 bill. In business support, minimum $100 monthly bill you will get. So this is for a practice purpose. You have to select basic support free plan and then complete sign up. And this is how your account looks like when you're going to log into your account first time. Now, any question anyone have, please raise your hand. Anyone have any question regarding the account creation, please let me know. Anyone have any doubt how to create an account regarding this? Okay. No questions. So let's start our first AWS service, which is called as EC2. Now, I know that this is our second day. We just start learning here. So you don't remember the terminologies which we have to use in AWS. It's not possible to remember the terminologies on day 2. So what I'm doing it in this is I'm using the terminologies which is used generally in market also. I'm also going to use the terminologies which is used in AWS also. So you guys can easily remember the terminologies in upcoming days. Just a minute, guys. I'm trying to log into my account and it is not picking my Just a minute. I completely. I don't remember my email address. I think this is the one. So just a minute. I forget my password this time. Let me just reset. Just a minute, guys. I'm resetting my password. Turn resetting password. Sign in. Now they're asking one code here when I'm trying to log into my account, asking for a code. This is called as MFA. We will discuss in upcoming session what is this. This is help us to protect our account. Yeah, good here. Just a minute. Okay. Now we are good. Here we are able to log into our account. That's good. Now let's move forward with our topic where we are going to discuss about what is EC2. Okay, EC2 stands for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. In general market, EC2 is called as virtual machine. Anyone knows what is virtual machine? You can raise your hand or you can drop your answer in the chat box. It's up to you. Anyone knows what is virtual machine? Yes, Abhijit. Yes, Abhijit, you can unmute and ask us. You can answer the question. Yes, Mirza, you can unmute. Mirza.
This is a software-based emulation that is physical computer that run. This is like a virtual machine is, uh, Java Virtual Machine, we can say JVM. This is a runtime JVM.
Okay. Anything else?
This is we can say it is a physical host machine.
Okay. Correct. So whatever Mirza has said, that's correct. It's a physical. It's not like for us. It's not a physical machine. For us, it's a virtual machine. It's like a computer to us, but that computer, the machine, is not physically available for us. That's somewhere sitting in Virginia, in California, in Mumbai, in UAE, anywhere in the world. We select that particular server, and then using that particular server, we can create the machine in that particular server, and we can access that particular machine from any part of the. So it's a virtual server. It's same like a computer. The computer which I'm using, if I want to make the same computer, I can make the same computer on Amazon servers. So that's what it is called as EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. And in general market, it is called as virtual machine. And here we have a different types of operating systems also. We have Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Red Hat, Windows Server, Oracle Linux, Mac, CentOS, big list of operating system support in Amazon. Now, first of all, what you have to do it is to create this machine, you have to log into your account. Once you log into your account, the first thing is you have to select a region. In which AWS region you want to create this machine. Right now, by default, they are giving us North Virginia region in my account. Here, if you see here, on the right hand side, by default, they are giving us North Virginia region. Now here you have to select which region you want to use. Here we go. And if you see here in the bottom, it is showing there are 17 regions that are not enabled for this account, because the new regions which they are making, those regions are not by default enabling for our AWS account. Those regions are by default not enabled. We have to enable manually also. Now there are most of the regions which are already enabled for us. Now, which one I'm selecting? Let's say, example, I'm selecting Mumbai region. When I select Mumbai region, now my account has shifted to Mumbai region. Now here you will see Mumbai region. See, here I'm able to see Mumbai region. Once we shift to Mumbai region, what we have to do, it is next step is you have to search EC2. EC2. Now see, what is the tagline? Read the bottom. Virtual server in the cloud. That's what we have told. These are servers, virtual servers, which you are going to create on Amazon servers. So click here. Click on EC2. Click on instances. Here we go. And here it's showing no instance because I don't have any machine right now in my AWS account. EC2 are also called as instances also, but the service name is EC2. Now, any question anyone have till now whatever we have discussed, please let me know, then I can show you how to create the machine. Anyone have any question? Yes, D, you can unmute. Yes, D, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself.
I joined late actually. Did you cover
May,
the IAM topic as well in this?
may I know your good name?
Ramchandra.
Ramachandra. Okay, so showing just D here. So make sure please
Okay,
rename
last time it
yourself.
came.
Yes, you can ask your question again.
I joined late now only. So did you started with EC2 only or covered
This
IAM
is the
topic as well?
first topic we are starting in this training. This is just I gave the introduction about EC2, and today the day 2 for this batch. So just started the first topic. IAM service we are going to cover after long time. Means here once we'll come to PPT number 50. Right now we are at PPT number 2. Sorry, 3. We just started.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Anyone have any more question? Okay, no question. Now let's create the first EC2 machine. To create an EC2 machine, you have to click on launch instance. And one more thing, when I'm teaching you guys, please don't parallelly do practice because you will get these recordings. You can watch this recording and you'll get the lifetime access for the recordings. And you don't have to make any notes because the notes which I'm using, these PPTs, I'm using it, I'm converting into a PDF format and then I'm going to share with you. So you don't have to make any notes. Whatever the steps I'm following it is mentioned in my notes. So don't waste your time to making notes. You can use these notes. Just focus on the learning part and your practice part once we complete the session. Now, so click on launch instance. Once we click on launch instance, the first thing what we have to do it is we have to give the name to our EC2 machine. And it can be any name. It's not mandatory that you have to give a unique name. There is nothing like a unique. You can give any name here. So I'm giving the name as Win-455. This is the name. You can give any name, whatever the name you want to give. You can give even your name also. Now, once you give the name, so this is step 1. Step 2 is we have to select application and OS image, Amazon machine image. It means what we have to select here is we have to select a operating system. We have to select a operating system to create this virtual machine, to create this EC2 machine. Now, which one we are going to select? I'm going to select Windows. So you can see here I'm getting Amazon Linux, Mac, Ubuntu, Windows, Red Hat. I'm getting more also here. Which one I'm going to select? I'm selecting Windows. And when I click on Windows, here in the bottom, I'm getting the list of values where I can see all the Windows operating system. All the version of the Windows operating system I can see here. I'm selecting Windows Server 2022 base. This one I'm selecting. Done. Okay, I have one more question. You can send your answer in the chat box. Whenever a person is buying a laptop or desktop, what are the basic things? Don't go in much more details, only basic things any person is going to check. Whenever a person is buying a computer, laptop, desktop, what are the basic things a person is going to check? Send your answers in the chat. Okay, correct. RAM, CPU, hard disk, and operating system. Correct. So these are the four basic things every person is going to check whenever a person is buying a computer. Operating system we have already selected as Windows operating system. So definitely whenever we are going to create this machine, we also have to select these are the four basic things we have to select. Without these four things, we can't make the EC2 machine. And the first step is completed. We have selected the operating system. And in our general language, we call it operating system, but in AWS, it is not called as operating system. In AWS, it is called as Amazon Machine Image, AMI. Amazon Machine Image, it is called as. Now, scroll down. Now, the next part is we have to select instance type. In instance type, we are going to select CPU and RAM. And in AWS, CPU and RAM is always coming under one single combination. You can't select separate CPU, you can't select separate RAM. No, it is always coming under one single package. And if you see here, by default, it is selecting 2 CPU and 1 GB of RAM by default. Here I can see 2 CPU, 1 GB of RAM. Now, and the name of the instance type which is selecting by default, this instance type is called as T3.micro. T3.micro is the name of the instance. They are making those packages and every package has a name. Now I can see all also. So starting from T2.nano, 1 CPU, 0.5 GB of RAM. 1 CPU, 1 GB of RAM. 1 CPU, 2 GB of the RAM. 2 CPU, 4 GB of the RAM. So if I scroll down, getting bigger and bigger, I'm getting it. 8 CPU, 30 GB of RAM. We'll get more bigger than these also. 96 CPU and 192 GB of RAM. So which one we have to select for our practice purpose? For practice purpose, I'm selecting T3.micro. Now, I'm going to open a link which we have seen in the yesterday session. Let me open that link again. This one. Free trial details link. I'm opening again. Here I getting EC2, view details. Here they have mentioned the type. Instead, these are instance type, they have mentioned it. Which one we have to use, which is coming under our free tier. So they are mentioning T3.micro, T3.small, T4G.micro, T4G.small. These are the one we can only select, which is coming under our free plan. So which one by default they are giving us? T3.micro. So with T3.micro, we'll get 2 CPU and 1 GB of the RAM. So this one you have to select. So they will use your $200 credit. So how much CPU will you get? This is what we are getting. In organization, this is going to decide by the client. How much CPU and RAM they need, that is going to decide by the client based on the application they are going to build in this machine. And yes, we have an option in this. We can increase also, we can decrease also. Anytime, whenever we have a requirement based on our client, based on the load, we can increase this. So that's a really important job responsibility associate person have, and how to do that we are going to learn in upcoming session also. So we can increase CPU RAM, you can decrease, you can increase hard disk size also. So we'll see those things in upcoming session. Okay, so step 3 is we have selected CPU and RAM. Next step, key pair, login. Now, definitely to connect to that machine, you need some password, and key pair is the one which is going to help us to generate the password. Now, the name key pair, it's showing as pair. Now, what is this key pair? Key pair is a combination of two keys. One is called public key, other one is going to call as private key. It's a combination of two keys, that's what is called as key pair. Now, AWS will get public key and we will get private key. So private key will be in our local machine. Public key will be by the AWS. Now let's take example. I have one locker. To open that locker, there are two keys are required. One key is with me, other key is with the bank person. Till that time, we are not going to enter both the keys. That locker is not going to open. Same way to connect to this machine. AWS is going to provide public key from their side and we are going to provide private key from our side. If you are not able to provide private key or if AWS is not able to provide public key, we can't connect to this machine. So both the keys has to provide it from both the sides, then only we can connect to this machine. If you're not able to provide one key, this we can't connect to this machine. So that's what is called as key pair. Now, any question, anyone have whatever we have discussed till now, please raise your hand, then I can show you how to generate this key pair. Yes, Shruti, you can unmute.
Hello?
I can
Hello?
hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ankit, I have one doubt. Does it mandatory to generate key pair while launching instance?
There is one option we are getting to see without a key pair, not recommended. You can create your machine without key pair also, but if you're not generating a key pair, you can't connect to this machine. This option is only possible whenever we were migrating our machine from on-premises to cloud. That time you can only use it, because if you are using on-premises machines, in that one you have a password, so password will work. And you will see this option in the end of the training. We have a topic of migration. That time you can see this option. But if you are creating a machine here, a new machine, you have to create a key pair, because without this you can't connect to this machine. And there is no option after creation of the machine you can create a key.
Okay, Ankit, thank you.
Anyone have any more question? Yes, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah, there we can see we can select the vCPU how many we want, but what about the RAM size? Does they give option to select how much we want as well?
Yes, here it is. It's up to you. Like you want to select 8 CPU, 32 GB of RAM, you will get here.
So
It's
when we
coming in a
select certain pack,
combination. You're saying
if we
something.
select P3, then do we get the memory of the RAM what we want as well in that?
If you see here, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
It is see here T2.2x large. In this one, how many CPU we are getting? 8. How
8.
much RAM we are getting? 32 GB. So both are coming in a combination. You want whatever, that's what you, it's up to your client which one you want to select. You want 4 CPU, 16 GB of RAM, you can select this one.
Suppose if you want 4 GB of RAM, in that case.
Can't make your own combinations.
So we have to select whatever provided only.
Yes.
Okay.
Any more question?
No, thank you.
Anyone have any more question? Okay. So now we are going to create a key pair. So click on create new key pair. Enter the name. And one important point. There is only one single chance we will get to download this key pair. Only one single chance. You can't re-download this key pair again and again. And you have to be very careful. You have to save this key at multiple places in organization. Because if you lost this key pair, there is no option you can re-download this key pair. So enter your key pair. And here we are getting two types. One PEM, other one is PPK. What is this PPK? You will see in the next session, not in today's session. Right now we are selecting PEM. And here it is mentioned PP for PPK for use with putty. And putty is only used for Linux machines. So this PPK you will see in tomorrow's session. So click on create key pair. Now they have generated the key and they have downloaded the key in my local machine. Now I'm going to save this key here. Now key pair is generated. Scroll down. Now here we got some network setting. These network settings I'm not going to discuss right now. This is I'm just going to leave as a test for now. This is we are going to discuss in upcoming session once we'll come to a service called VPC. That time we are going to discuss about these options. Right now I'm just leaving this option as it is, default. Now, is just creation of our machine is our task? No. We have to make sure we can connect to this machine. And to connect to this machine, it is mandatory to enable one port number. Which port number? RDP port number, it is mandatory to enable. If I'm not going to enable this port number, I can't connect to this machine even if I generate the password. I have selected CPU, RAM, I have generated the password. I can't connect to this machine. I have to enable this port number. And without enabling of this port number, we can't connect to our Windows EC2 machine. And I have a question here. You can send again answer in the chat box. What is the port number for RDP? If you know, you can send answer in the chat box. the port number for RDP. Okay, I got one answer. Okay. The answer is 3389. That's the port number for RDP. You have to remember this port number. There are some more port numbers which we are going to discuss in upcoming session. You have to remember those port numbers. Scroll down. If you see here, by default, they have already enabled the port number RDP for us. The checkbox is already checked. Allow RDP traffic from. And here we have three options. Anywhere, custom, my IP. Right now we are going with anywhere. In upcoming session, we are going to see the custom option also. Anywhere means I can connect to this machine from any part of the world. Anyone can connect to this machine if they have some details. What are the details? We'll discuss. So by default, they are already enabling the RDP checkbox. It means port number is already enabled. Now scroll down more. Now here we got storage 30 GB. By default, they are giving us 30 GB for our Windows EC2 machine. If you want to give more, you can give more also here. But 30 GB is minimum required for our Windows EC2 machine. And here we have something called advanced details. Regarding advanced details, we are going to discuss in upcoming session. Now let's have a quick recap. First step is we have give the name for our machine. Step 2, we have selected the operating system, means AMI, for our Windows EC2 machine. We have set Windows operating system. Then we have selected CPU and RAM, where we are selecting the type T3.micro. Next step, we have created a new key pair. Then by default, system has already enabled the RDP port. We are not doing anything right now in network setting. We are just keeping as it is the details for now. Then 30 GB of the storage. By default, they are giving us, we are going with the same. And how many machines we need? Only one. So here, by default, they are giving one. I'm going with one. Now, if you want to create 10 machines, you can just give here 10. So what they are going to do it is, they are going to create 10 EC2 machine with the same configuration. The configuration which I have, with the same configuration, they are going to create 10 EC2 machine. Even they will use the same name also. But I don't need 10 machines. I just need only one. So I'm giving one here. So here also we can see summary. We have selected the AMI instance type. Here we have something called security group. We'll discuss in tomorrow's session about security group. Storage 30 GB. Now click on launch instance. Once I click on launch instance, they are going to create our Windows EC2 machine. Now, any question anyone have, please raise your hand. Yes, you can. You can ask your question.
Ankit, so if now we are creating a one machine and given the name as Win455.
Yes.
So you said we can create multiple instances at the same time, but we are
Yes.
giving them the Win455 455. So
Mhm.
all the machines will bear the same name, or how it is?
No, if you are like right now it's given only one there. If I give 10 there, all machine will have the same name.
Okay.
Because name is
So
not
how?
mandatory here. Means name can be any name. It's not mandatory you have to be a unique name.
Okay.
Once
So
your
then how
machine
will
is
different?
once your machine is ready, then you can rename.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We have option. Now if I put my cursor here, I have option. I can give like I just -1, click here, I can rename this machine.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Anyone have any more question? Anyone have any question, please let me know. Or what we are doing it is we are ending the session here. How to connect to this machine, we are going to discuss in tomorrow session. So anyone have any question, please raise your hand or we can end the session here. Okay. Now, once we complete our practice, what we have to do it is we have to delete this machine. In tomorrow's session, again, I'm going to create a new machine. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going to delete this machine. So how we can delete this machine? Select your machine, go to instance state. Here we have an option of terminate/delete instance. I can stop also if I want. If I'm going to stop, they're not going to charge me. The credit which they are giving me, they are not going to charge me for that credit. But I'm not stopping. What I'm doing it is I'm terminating this machine. Terminate means delete. Delete means permanently delete. If you delete this machine, you can't recover this machine if you don't have a backup. Right now, I don't have a backup. So if I'm going to delete this machine is going to permanently delete. I can't recover this machine. So I'm going to terminate and again click on terminate. Now they start terminating this machine. After a few seconds, this machine is going to permanently terminate from here. And after a few hours, this machine will be completely removed from my AWS account. So if I'm going to see after a few hours my AWS account, I will not see this machine there because they are going to completely. So this is how we can create our Windows EC2 machine and we can delete. How to connect, we are going to see in the tomorrow session. Any question anyone have, please quickly raise your hand or we can end the session now. You can unmute. Yes,
Ankit,
Konda.
so it's like you said, the key is compulsory and it is not downloadable again, right?
Yes, correct.
So in case somewhere it got deleted or we lost the key, and in that case, that means we will not be able to connect to the instance.
Same machine, no, you can't connect. You can. We have an option we are going to discuss in upcoming session. You can create a copy of that machine, and when you're creating a copy of that machine, then you can generate a new key pair. But existing key you can't download again, and the same machine you can't connect if you don't have a key pair.
Okay, so when we copy the machine, so whatever the things applications is there in the machine, original
You
machine,
will
it will
get
be
everything. Yeah, that part we will discuss. See in upcoming session. Yes, Rekha, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
So, um, as we created machine, but we didn't use it, right? Still, they will charge something just for the
Yes.
creation also?
Yes, because the machine was running for few seconds.
Okay.
They can charge for that also.
Okay.
Anyone have any more question? Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you.